It has been a minute. What's going on, buddy? We're back.
We're back.
We're
Yeah.
back. It's
Been a
been a
long
couple
time.
weeks.
Shouldn't
It's
have
been a
left
long
you.
time. We got some
Left
wins.
the
We got
coin
some
toss to talk
losses.
through. Yeah,
Mhm.
buddy. What's going on, homie?
Just
Life
healing
has
up,
had us.
man. Just
Life's had
healing
us
up.
both busy.
A couple weeks ago, got the sickness. Got over
Yeah.
it.
He tried to take you out.
Yeah, it tries to take you out.
Tried to take you out. But
So
no.
yeah, we were having fun and all that great stuff. That was week 9. Well, week 8, and then we had week 9, and we just went through week 10, and then week 11, and we're on to week 12.
Here we are.
We are on to week 12. So, as you can see above you, you have 19 wins. I have 16 wins for our little Betty bet that we have going on.
Yes, sir. And they lead by 3. I don't have the lead like I used to, but I guess like one
No,
big
I
duck
had a good week 9. We had 1,
race.
2, 3, 4,
Yeah, you had
5,
a good
6 games.
little duck race action there where the one duck's
Yeah,
up front, and then all of a sudden, like some duck in the back just all of a sudden just comes up in the middle of nowhere and
I
just
won.
faces
That's right. I won
stupid
them
duck.
first 4, and you took over at night, and you won the Monday night. You won that. Philly snuck past Dallas, and then the Jets. You had the
Yeah,
Jets on the Monday night game, going back way back to week 9. Week 9.
week 9.
Week 10 brought us just 3 games, and of course, New England lost, which is typical.
Love it.
And I had Atlanta over Arizona. You won that one. And the Jets over Vegas, and you won that one. You had Vegas. Getting right into week 11, we just had the 2. And all I have written down, I can bring it up here, is who they played.
Pretty sure we had a split on that one.
We did split. We only had the 2 games, and it was the Chargers and the Packers. I had the Chargers defeating the Packers. Packers won and then by 3 points, 23-20.
That was close.
And then we also had the Rams. Who the hell did the Rams play? The Rams played the Seahawks, and another nail biter. The Rams pulled that off, 17-16 at home, and I had the Rams on that. No, I'm sorry. We both had the Chargers. I had Kansas City over the Eagles.
Now it's bad.
What's up, Randy?
Bad decision. That was bad.
Well, I mean, they had to come back and fight to win that one. So Kansas City took the loss. The Eagles are what, 9-1, 10-1 now, 9-1.
They're up there. They're up there. I think they're like in. I want to say 3rd place in their division. 2nd? No, 3rd. I think it is.
Who? Kansas City?
Yeah, I think it's Ravens.
No,
Detroit, then them, isn't it?
Well, we're not in there. We're not in their division.
I mean, I'm sorry. I don't know why I said you guys.
That's right, Randy. Eagles.
I think maybe it is Kansas City. No, it's been a while since I looked at stuff and whatnot.
Yeah, I haven't. Let's see. I'll bring it up right now. Standings.
Randy Matthews, what's up,
internet
buddy?
Right in front of us.
Here he is in the comments.
AFC East. AFC East has Miami leading that. The North in the AFC has Baltimore leading that. Cleveland is playing some strong football. And is that who they're playing? No, Cleveland's got Denver. Let's see. Yeah. AFC South has got Jacksonville, and Kansas City is leading the West with Denver playing some good football at 5-5, trying to fight their way back up in that division.
Russell's trying to come back and save his contract value, something.
And who do you guys got this week? You guys got
we got the Bills, man. We got Josh.
You got the Bills. I got the Eagles winning that game, but you got the Bills. You got Dallas right behind you, 8-3.
Yeah.
Detroit's leading their division. We took that tough loss Thanksgiving Day against the Packers. It happens. I mean, you're not going to win them all.
You guys have never won against the Packers, apparently.
Well, is that true? I mean, we have.
Or there was some statistic they said something about.
Oh, they own us on Thanksgiving Day. That's for sure.
Basically, or there was some away game or some home game where I can't remember what it was. They were saying like, I don't know, but that shouldn't have happened. I don't know what's going on with your boy in LaPorta and costing me.
It was a tough loss. What are you going to do, right?
He didn't get 25 yards.
This division's kind of just terrible. The South and the NFC, you got New Orleans leading that, and their record's 500. Everybody else is below them. San Francisco's leading the West. Yeah. Let's see. They're
What's up,
8-3.
Nick?
Seattle just beat, or yeah, San Francisco beat up on Seattle there for Thanksgiving.
Oh, Gino
Nick,
was
what's up?
so angry. Gino had eyes like he wanted to murder everybody in that field, in that stadium, if he could. He had
Yeah.
angry eyes. He had DK Metcalf on the shoulder, like, bro, we're gonna make it. And his eyes were like, do that again and see what happens. He was on some like, what you got my 40 Debo eyes, bro.
No
he,
doubt.
he looked mad. He was like,
No
"You guys are
doubt.
not even doing anything." And Christian McCaffrey again once looked like a mutant, and because he's not human. He's some kind of cyborg
I'm glad he's on my
man.
fantasy
Man's a
team.
human.
That's all I can
Man's
say
gonna
about
break
that.
all kinds of records this year, probably. I knew
Speaking of
I knew he
breaking
would have two
records,
touchdowns. I knew he would have two touchdowns that game as well too. Definitely knew
I
he
was
would
so
have two.
close on some of
Arizona gets yeah.
parlays that I was sending you. I was so close.
You saw mine. You
I
saw
know. Well,
mine.
I needed
23 of
Tyler. I don't even think they
25.
threw the ball. Oh no, they did. They threw the ball to Tyler Lockett, but I needed like 50 yards out of him. I think he got like 10,
Yeah,
and that was
couldn't even
one of the
get like
ones.
so bad.
And I had all my money on the Lions. They didn't do shit. Nope.
This
Nope.
week I'm gonna try to do some something a little bit lighter this week and stuff, and try to see what happens
He's
and
going a
stuff.
little lighter. Why go lighter? Why
Yeah,
go lighter?
you
Don't
know,
get
I don't
nervous.
know.
Don't get
Nah,
nervous.
never nervous. Just you know, I might go a little lighter, but like spread load value, like a bunch of lightness, a little here and a little there, and do like instead of having like 3 or 4 big juicies of fruits, I have like 25 or 20 little small little guys
Oh
hanging
yeah.
around. We'll see.
Oh yeah.
See what happens. You'll see what
Look at
happens.
Nick being funny. Same old Lions. Yeah, but I'm not a fair weather fan. That's the only
No,
difference.
because you're born raised there,
That's
and
like
there you
that's
are.
like a Michigan saying. Like that means nothing coming from somebody out there in Canada. You know what I'm saying?
And yeah,
You know?
she's awesome. But
I know. I
she
know.
loves she loves Tom Brady and the New England Patriots, and I'll just say this. I'll just bring this back up here. The little what does that say?
What do
You
you
can read
got?
that. There.
Yeah, go right there. Eagles. Yep. 41-33. Dang.
Yeah, that happened. So
Dang.
you're still a princess. I just have to
Gotta put a
because
shot of
we're having
whiskey in it.
fun and we all can have
Get
fun.
you a
And
shot of whiskey in there.
please feel free to rain down on me jokes and all kinds of equal opportunity. You won't hurt my heart,
How
trust me.
oh, how's your fantasy leagues going? I have one that's terrible. There's Kenny McNeil. Go Pats. Yep, go Pats. How's your leagues going? I'm just terrible in. And actually I invited Trident to be here with us. I said something a couple weeks ago before I got sick. Um and he couldn't make it. And then I just plain forgot to invite him tonight. So maybe next week we can have him on. But I'm in his league and don't there's two people don't blow each other's heads up. There's yeah, that league I'm just terrible in. I think I got 2 wins. And then my work league, I'm leading, and it's going to be a nail biter for me to win this week. Hopefully, we'll see. I had the Lions
Yeah,
defense
this
get
is
-1.
this. Yeah, that was kind of bad. I had the Giants defense. They did what they did against that team.
My
Yeah,
kicker
this
got
is
like
by
15
far.
though,
I
so we're good
honestly
there.
admit by far out of my. I want to say it's my 8 or 9 years of doing this fantasy thing. When I was first, I want to
Yeah.
say tricked into doing it. Um, this is by far the worst season I've ever had.
Oh
I
man,
mean,
injuries,
I
right?
have.
Injuries.
It's that, and it's I call it witchcraft because I don't. Something doesn't explain why
Witchcraft.
certain guys like don't do certain things at a certain time. It's like you get paid millions of dollars, and your rap report says you've done this so far, and then against this particular team who's given up so many yardage to everybody that they can have, it's like you can't even complete. It's anyway. You know what I'm talking about. It's
What's up, Emerald
guys
Coast?
who
Feeling
normally
better.
get like
Thanks for asking,
25
buddy.
points a game are getting like 4. And sometimes it's I dropped a couple of guys too early this year that I should have held on to that may have decided to break out, but did but took a little bit longer. Two guys in specifically, I with the Devon Arcane, I had him in the beginning of the season, and he did doing the
Yeah.
first 2 weeks and dropped him, and then of course, like for those 3 to 4 weeks, whatever, he went off and like had like 44 points every single game and got three touchdowns and 144 rushing yards. It was stupid. The other guy was Tank Dell, because Nico Collins was the guy. And then he got hurt, and then it was the Noah Brown guy was getting all the love, and then all of a sudden, like Tank Dell starts showing up, and like, hey man, I
Yeah.
was the guy, and had him weeks ago, and he was getting like 4 points a game. Get rid of him. This is before CJ Stroud started going off and stuff. So it's just a combination of woulda, coulda, shoulda.
Yeah.
Things didn't go a certain way. But I am in 4 leagues. One league, can you believe this, dude? I don't. One of my buddies said this, and I agreed. I don't think I've ever seen this before too. Where can you believe right now we're in week 12, and in one league I'm 0-11.
Oh shoot, dude. I don't feel so bad then being
Yeah,
2 and
I've
9.
but the only saving grace about that league right now is, even though I not making the playoffs, that's here, you guys take my money basically. But we're in a keeper league, as well as we
That
run things
that's
a
the
little
league
bit
you're
like
in that you're 0-11?
oh and
The keeper
11. I'm
league?
actually I'm actually in 2 keeper leagues. One of the guys actually decided to turn yeah, one of the guys actually turned his
Emerald,
league
no
into a
way,
keeper
dude.
league this year. So I'm officially in 2 of the 4. I'll explain in a second. 2 of the 4 keeper leagues so far, but the one we've had for a year, we also do where not only can we be able to trade trade players and stuff too, but we also can trade for draft picks for next year. Like, so we
Oh,
treat
that's
our fantasy team as like an actual real life NFL. So like if like for instance, I was like,
okay.
I'm not making the playoff. I'm there's this sucks. Like chances of me making it, like I'll wait till week 10 to like see if I have any chance of going like a running stream of like maybe get to like something as like a 5-7 or whatever it's going to take me to get there, or 6-7 to get there possibly. But it didn't even happen. So what I did was I was like, okay, I'm offering up trade picks of like some of my, not all of my top guys, but a couple of my top guys, and even some waiver wire pickups like the Keith Mitchell guy that was the
Right.
running back now for the Ravens. I was like, let me grab him off the waiver wire, then use him as like trade proposal for people who like are at the position where they're possibly make the playoffs and are willing to make that trade to get there. So I'm like, okay, look, I traded one guy. Look, I want your second round for my 11th round for these couple of guys. So he boosted his running back and then wide receiver. And then early in the year, I traded another guy for a draft pick. So the only saving grace in that league is that I basically have 2 boosted draft picks next year, where I'll have 2 second round picks and 2 fifth round picks as well.
Gotcha. Look at
So
I'm
that
gonna
kind of
bring
works
this
out
up.
where,
Let me see if I can
go ahead.
share it. I'm gonna show you what I'm working with here.
Good. I'm gonna look at the
As
comments here
long
and
as
say hi
it
to everybody.
as
While
long as it
I'm just
holds
looking.
up.
Emerald Coast Stackers in the house. Kenneth McNeil, Nick
Is that something
Goins,
you can see?
Randy Matthews.
Or is that gonna be too small for you?
That's probably too small for me, but it's all good. We can
How
talk it
about, is that
out.
any
My
better?
eyes are pretty bad. Even that spy will be able to see it, but it's all good. You can talk me through it.
All right, check it out. So this is the league. I'm actually Emerald Coast is here, and that's who I'm going up against. Look at the top. So right
Oh,
now
he's
he's
trying to
at
get inside information.
well, dude, no look. Yeah, right. So
Just
that's
joking.
good. That's good. That's what we're here for. I mean, even though this league I
Yeah,
completely blow in.
this is the fake news broadcast where you and I have a
Yeah.
separate broadcast. It's private. He doesn't get a chance to access it. I was joking.
So this one was tough because
What you got me?
I don't know what happened with my picks. I mean, I had injuries. It was a terrible draft
Everybody
for
had
me,
injuries.
basically. So
NFL is slaughtering
right now
people.
he's leading 76 and I have 28. I have nothing. I mean, I'm talking nothing on my bench to move. So Goddard's out, or Goodard's out from the
Yeah,
Eagles.
he's hurt.
He's out.
Who do you
Devin
have?
Singletary's been blowing up the past couple weeks, but I
Is he
don't see.
available? Is that
I
your
have
is
him.
that your roster?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. And then Chandler is the only other running back that I can
That's
get, or
Arizona,
that I
right?
got.
Ty
and
Chandler, it's Arizona, right?
well, Minnesota,
Oh, sorry, Minnesota now. That's
yeah,
right.
and their running backs back. So I'm kind of hosed there. Though they're using for a pass player too, and that's about it. So this whole league is basically a wash for me. Last week I was on a 2-game win streak and I lost 109 to 101. And then
Not
right now I don't even know
brutal.
what I'm projected. What am I projected?
And I don't even go with that projections crap. I've had it where it said I had 4% chance to win on a Monday night game, and I came back and ended up winning
Come
that shit
back
by
and
like
win it,
5
right?
points. Yeah,
So let's go.
percentages
I'll
mean
show
nothing to me.
you I'll show you my troubles in the other league though.
Deep, deep troubles.
Yeah, check it out. So
What you got?
this team is just loaded. So I won last week 155 to 98, and
Yeesh.
this week I'm up 43 to 37, but it's all pretty much deadlocked even. Herbert is a quarterback, had McCaffrey, he put up 30 points.
He's a mutant.
This is where I've got trouble, right? I've got
Hit me.
Jonathan Taylor and
Okay.
Rashid White, who's still questionable. But on my bench, I moved David Montgomery down and put him on the bench. But I still have Joe Mixon, right? I could play him anywhere as far as a flex or a running back, but how
Well,
can
because
I,
Cincinnati court
unless
Joe.
White gets put to out, I can't really play him. And Joe Mixon's been putting points up, but so has the other two guys.
Yeah, and the thing is, because Joe Burrow is DOA, that cat's done for the year. The NFL came and slaughtered him
I
last
know,
week with
I know.
Mark Andrews. Because the NFL is coming to slaughter everybody this year, like I said in
I
week
even
one.
moved.
Telling
I
you,
moved Stephon Diggs out,
coming to
playing
slaughter
Philly.
everybody.
Buffalo playing Philly.
Philly
I
get
put
thrown on,
Diggs on the
man.
bench, huh?
Really,
Well, yeah, yeah. I mean,
Philly
I got
gets
Keenan
thrown on,
Allen.
man.
What?
Who's your wide receivers starting?
Keenan Allen and Michael
Okay.
Pittman. That's where I'm at. I could put Diggs back in. He could have another terrible game. He got 4 points last week. The week
Colts are
before
playing
that,
Tampa
he
Bay, aren't
didn't do
they?
great either,
Colts
huh?
are playing Tampa Bay, aren't they?
The Colts
Michael
are
Pittman.
playing Tampa Bay. Yeah, that's my running
Okay.
back, Jonathan Taylor. And then I also have Tampa Bay's running back, Rashid White. So that's where I'm at. It's just, and
I
Taysom Hill on
kind
the
of
bench.
yeah, right. I like Rashid White as starting. Um,
Yeah.
I since I haven't been tracking Pittman, but I know the Indianapolis game usually have high scoring
Thanks,
points,
Emerald.
and Tampa Bay
What's up,
kind
Tiger?
of
What's up,
commands that as
Stack and
well.
Slush? Vic, what's up?
Me personally, who's Kansas City going up against this week? Hold on, let me think.
Kansas City's got Vegas.
That's right. And they're going to be where? In Vegas or in Kansas City?
Yeah, they'll be in Vegas.
The defense.
There's no picking up anybody. I can check
All
out.
right,
Let me see
I would this
players.
is just me, and don't blame me. I'm sorry if it doesn't go in your favor, and you're like, why
Talk to
did
me.
you say this?
Talk to
You're
me,
okay.
Goose. Talk to me.
I would take Rashid Weiss out and put Stephon Diggs in. Even as the Eagles fan, I'm telling you to do this
You think so, eh?
because we get thrown the F on,
Mm,
and because of our high scoring nature we have with the Bills, he's going to be forced to throw that ball. I think it's going to be the Dalton Kincaid and Stephon Diggs show, honestly. Or even that, or who's that third guy they have going with them? Not Gabriel Davis, it's their WR3. Jeez, I can't remember. There's so many players. There's
who?
like
Buffalo.
200 and some players going off of my head right now in positions because
Yeah. Yeah.
my Rolodex brain can only
All right,
hold
where's
so
the
much at any
save?
given time and
It should
recall it.
auto save.
But I'd have to say, unfortunately, even as an Eagles fan, it pains me to say this. I think that the Vegas defense is going to eat up Patrick Mahomes. I think the vibe is going to be Vegas.
You think
And you
so,
saw what
huh?
they did last week against with the Jets and stuff and everything too. I just think that Crosby guy's a mutant. That Crosby guy on the defense of Vegas is just he's he drinks something or takes something before the game because I've never seen a guy being
Speaking of
just
drinking or
like
taking something, did you
every play just going after somebody and trying to like take you down. Guys, impressive as a defensive player. And Rasheed Rice has only really been getting like some catches. Unfortunately, ever since Tyreek Hill left the Kansas City Chiefs, Patrick Mahomes got exposed. Really got exposed. I'm sorry to say this, folks. He got exposed because Tyreek Hill
Mahomes?
was the
Yeah.
guy that
Oh
could keep
yeah.
up and be able to hit it. But now that these guys can't match the speed or match what he's doing, it's
You
kind
need
of
to get
like
Aaron Hernandez back.
Kansas
You ain't
City was
bringing
like
Aaron
constantly
Hernandez
going
back.
to Travis Kelce because the guy's the biggest guy on the field. He can out catch him, grab the ball over guys and stuff. So he's just, dumping to him for however many yardage. And
Here you
unfortunately, they were
go. Here
trying
you go. Here
he
you
had
go. We
so
were
many
just
hopes.
talking
He had so many hopes on like Sky Moore, Mecole Hardman. I mean, they even just brought Mecole Hardman back. They're like, we're desperate for wide receivers. They went, hey Jets, we need the Mecole Hardman back. Give us some back. And a couple other guys they were trying to make as studs. And Rasheed Rice was supposed to be the other one. Even Patrick Mahomes, fall for him. I mean, went down to the camp and saw him and came back and told the guys like, I want this guy on our squad. I think he drafted him second round where he was supposed to be like a fourth or fifth round. And most people are like, wait,
right.
what? You drafted him on the second round? What the hell you do that for? And they were like, we like the kid. And Patrick Mahomes came and like, yes, sir, Mr. Homie, sir, Mahomes Auto Insurance. We'll give you whatever you want. Now you're the golden boy now of the NFL. We whatever. Anyway.
Just a random kid says, "Hi, I'm new. I hope you guys are doing great. I am." So is Shawn, I believe. Shawn, how you doing? And
up?
he says, "How bad is the Rasheed White situation?" Shows him questionable. We can look it up. Do you know much about it right now
That's news
offhand?
to me. I've been busy all day. As
Well,
far
they
as I
got him
knew,
questionable. Let me go back. Let me
they
go
usually
back.
just do kind of like walkthroughs on Saturdays. They usually don't do like full. Fridays are usually the last days of full practice, and Saturdays kind of more the day of like clearing the injury report, seeing who people are. Unless somebody picked up some kind of like little stinger or something at like their walkthrough. This is news to me, so I would like to, but I'm glad that Justin Random Kid came in and told us to make us look this up. So we appreciate the viewer involvement. Really appreciate that. Let me
It,
see what's
like I said, it shows him questionable. I really don't. What happened to his knee? He's expected. It says he's expected to play on Sunday. So
okay.
whatever it is, they're just keeping an eye on it. He's hovered around 80 plus % of the snaps for
I like George Play 01's got a little question for us at the bottom here. Hey guys, I'm 9-2 already in the playoffs. Should I trade Dell
way
for
to go, way to
Jefferson
go.
or for Chase? My other wide receivers are Cup, Waddle, Lave, Deontay, and I can't see that last one. Does that say JSN?
I don't think I'd make a Chase
No,
trade.
nah.
Point per reception.
And I really don't like guys
Oh,
coming back.
non PPR. He's in a non point per reception.
Okay, non PP. Okay, thank you for that. Oh, so this the catches is a big thing. Well, Jefferson's coming back from an injury, and as good as he is and stuff, I never like guys coming back in injury. And here's the thing too, we still have a couple of weeks still. Like they're not thinking about us. Let's just keep it real. They're not thinking about us.
See you, Nick.
They're not. Nick's leaving. Bye, Nick. Talk to you later. They're not thinking about us fantasy people. They're thinking about playoffs and making it to the end. So if he's going to come back, I mean, they're not going to run him like, full steam and stuff. I mean, like look at even like Devon Arcane coming back and stuff, and he got hurt, and they're worried about him going back out there. And many
Jonathan
people
Taylor
come
exploded.
back out. And Jonathan Taylor, he did, and Cooper kind of did.
What's
as
up,
well.
Tiger? I don't know
So,
if I said hello. What's up, buddy?
New quarterback. I mean, Dobbs and Jefferson. It might work. But Tank Dow is something special with CJ Stroud right now, and that's kind of working. So to me, it's
Yeah.
At 9-2, I'd probably keep it and just kind of roll with it because if the Vikings are set to make some kind of playoff run, they're not going to put Jefferson out there on full steam go. They have no reason to do that. they'll give him like 3 or 4 catches a game and come out. He may go and get like 13 or 14 points a game. It's still good for a wide receiver, but of his caliber, he's used to get
I
like
knew that was
25
coming.
plus points a game. So personally, I would just roll with what you got. It's working. 9-2, you're already in the playoffs. Try to just go for like one of the bye weeks if you get a bye week, and just hope that Houston has to compete for playoff and has to basically play teams where they're forced to throw the ball. And right now, it seems like a rotating, a offense of people getting hurt with wide receiver this guy's getting hurt one week and another wide receiver's getting hurt another week, and then but Tank Dell's staying healthy, and Devin Singletary was backing up. I think who's the guy coming back this week? It's actually going to help back up the original RB1. Was it Pierce?
Pierce, yeah, for
Damian Pierce
Houston.
coming back.
For Houston, yeah.
But he was only getting like 3 yards per carry. So I think the
No,
fact
and
that,
Singletary's been playing solid the past 2-3 weeks.
And that's the thing, because he has never had this like opportunity before to like be the main guy to take on this kind of load. He's always been like the backup guy for like multiple teams. So now that he's been put in,
and he was in Buffalo for a little bit.
Bro, yeah, but he's always the backup guy. He was
the
main guy that like was the guy. So he never had like you're going to get 20 some carries a game, bro. You're going to get like the all time, like, you bet you ready for this load, bro? Cause this is your time to shine. And he was like, yes, sir, Sergeant, sir. I'm ready to go. Let me go. I've been training for this all my life. And he proved it. So I think that if even with Damian Pierce coming back, I think Devin Singletary has proven to them, like, look, bro, like like I was telling with the trade, like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Like if it's working for you, right? If Tank Dell's catching balls and Singletary's running the ball for you guys, and CJ Stroud's able to be the quarterback he is, keep it going. Let Singletary, you're now the guy. You elevated. This is your opportunity, and congratulations. Welcome to the big leagues, and ride it out hopefully until the playoffs and see what happens. So I think you're okay with your Devin Singletary guy. You're right. You're running back as well. And but the trade wise, I wouldn't take any of the trades. I'd sit where you're at. I wouldn't worry about anything. I think 9-2. Just be happy that you're at 9-2. I mean, most people fantasy leagues look like 9-2, 7-4, 7-4, 7-4.
Yeah, I'll show you. Well, this one that I'm 9-2 in.
5-6, 4-7, 4-7, 1-10, and that's how they all look.
So it goes 9-2, 8-3, 7-4, 6-5, 6-5,
You're in the
6-5.
upper echelon of all fantasy footballs across the whole freaking board, because the NFL came to slaughter the players this year. Like I said in week 1, I told my buddies the NFL's coming to slaughter everybody this year. They're like, the injuries happen. I was like, okay, yeah, you keep talking that crap. Injuries happen. I'm not a dummy. I know it's a contact full impact sport. I'm not stupid, but like, trust me, you're going to see in a whole new level. Like, you're going to see top names go out for the whole year. Like, you think so? I'm like, you just watch. Trust me. And sure enough, ever since Taylor Swift put a little voodoo witchcraft on the game, guess what's happened? Slaughtered all these freaking players.
Shoot. Oh, shoot. He said it. He said it.
I know it's not
came
Tuesday.
out.
I don't have my tin foil on. I know Randy's going to bust my chops for saying that, but it's the truth. Anyway,
it came out.
It's the truth.
Let's see.
You can't have the truth.
Here's something else I want to share quick. Check this out.
Your little prize deer ski you told us about, and your little crucible joint.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
Best one to date. Wasn't it? Best one to date. That's right. Good Michigan buck. That's for sure.
Nice.
He's at the taxidermy, man. I've never had one mounted like that. I've got him. Here, I'll show you. I've got them like this.
You're gonna put them on your back wall for everybody to see in your live streams now going forward, or
I might. See, I do them kind of like this. It's tough to see because he's so just wide.
No, I see him. I see it.
I see it. He doesn't have very good mass, but he was a big deer. So I got a bunch like that.
You like the Predator, got the different skulls of the different animals around you, and you're shipping stuff.
Just watching my back. They're just watching my back for me.
There you go.
So yeah, that was cool. Let's get into week 12.
All
You
right,
got your
rock and
picks in
roll.
front of you?
Yes, sir. I'm sure everybody have in front of me.
You
Yeah.
got your pick. All right, cool. So let's
Yeah.
start. Let's see, can I compact this? What is that going to do? There we go. That's better.
I see George just to throw little get volatile targets in Houston. Thought I could sell high and don't always be greedy. Like I said, don't try to sell high.
What's he
Like right
got?
now, I don't think anybody. And no offense, bro, when I say this, dude, I don't think anybody at 9 and 2 positions in any. Yeah, sorry, I don't think any two who. Let me start one more time. I don't think anybody who's has a record of 9 and 2 is in any position right now to make any kind of like trade. No offense. I mean, you can, you can. I'm just saying that like right now, like I said, with that record, everyone's looking at you like, bro, you're the top dog. What do you want? Go away. We're not dealing with you. We already know that you're already in here. Like,
And that's another one. I don't know what kind of league you're in,
that's
but are they
my
going to
personal
think you're up to
feelings of
something?
like
Is that even a trade that's going to be able to go through? You know?
well, most trade deadlines are over. Like for instance, Yahoo trade deadline for us was this past Saturday. So depending on where you set your trade deadlines, like most of them are ending either like they already ended last week or ending this week or ending like December 1st or wherever you decide to set it. But I know most of the leagues are either like have already ended from last week and go into like I think like one more week I think it is until like the next Saturday. So um yeah, I think 9 and 2, ride it out, dude. I think you're good. Anybody at 9 and 2 right now, if you're in the top two positions in your league and you've been there constantly the last 90% of your entire fantasy season right now, there's a high probability you're going to be in the finals. Just ride it out and just let it happen. Just let fate take its course and
Let
don't
me
because you
see.
start messing with stuff and start trading players away, it's going to mess the whole everything up, and you're just going to be at this point gambling. So anyway, let's go into week 12.
Oh, we got another one quick. Let's see. Should I drop? This comes from Randall Ducote. I hope I didn't.
I
I
like
hope
the
I didn't
first
hack
name,
that. Sorry
like
if I did. Randall.
first name of
Should I
my
drop
favorite
Jamal
quarterback.
right here? You see it on your screen?
Gotcha.
Should I drop Jamal
Billy McCollum, that's my Denver
McCullen?
running back.
A 12 team PPR for Isaiah. Likely if I have Komet and Gurditz out, and Komet's what?
That's
In
tight end for
Bears. Browns?
Yeah.
I thought he was a Bear.
The Browns or Bears? No, no, hold up. It's late. Sorry, it's been a long day. I want to say it's Browns. Why am I not
It's all right.
on that?
So
I
let's
got it.
see.
But
My
got it.
trade
Got it first
deadline.
though.
My trade deadline is November 29th. And
Okay.
that's ESPN. Let's see.
Yeah, I would. Yeah, you can get rid of your jail. I would trade him for Isaiah Likely. That's not bad. I always joke and say he's always likely to catch one ball a game because Mark Andrews is there taking the shine.
He's
But
got Chandler as well.
if they are forced to throw to somebody, then it's obviously going to have to be Likely and Flowers. How much of a role Likely's going to take on? I mean, they're going to have to make him take on a major role. So, but again,
Exactly.
the Denver all the running backs you have, that's pretty good. I wouldn't worry about losing any kind of like juice at all of your team. So, um, yeah, I'd go for Likely personally because Goddard's hurt and Kamek, no.
Oh, I
We'll
hope
see what
that helps.
happens.
Great question. Thanks for stopping by. We appreciate that. Smash that like button if you're in here as well.
Definitely smash the like button. Hit that joint on the way in and way out. But definitely stay.
Stay put.
If Likely ends up being like the next waiver wire person, because Likely chances are
Hey,
like people
anytime,
who
Randall. Thanks
really
for stopping
ground
by. Tell your friends.
he's going to be there. So
right. Okay.
Yeah.
Week 12, brother. We got Sunday.
Here we go.
November 26th. November 26th. Panthers going to Tennessee. I've got Tennessee in that game.
I do as well.
Okay, so that's nada.
It's a nil.
Jacksonville is headed to Houston, and I'm taking Jacksonville on that game.
I'm taking Houston. That's our number one.
Okay, you're taking Houston. All right, I got me a little square written down.
Little square, little
Uh
squarious. Yeah,
the Pats at 2-8 are going to, what is
the
that?
Giants,
MetLife.
I believe.
MetLife.
Giants.
That's East Rutherford, New Jersey, to play the Giants. I've
I got the
got
Giants to win that
I've got
one.
the Giants.
Sorry, Nick, if you're still here.
New Orleans headed to Atlanta.
Oh, New Orleans is gonna hit that joint, in my opinion.
I got that as well.
Taysom Hill, let's go. It's my
Right, and
guy.
he's sitting on my bench. There's nothing I can really do with him. Like you said, put him in as a 1 week I was looking for quarterback. You said just put him as quarter. I can't put him as quarterback.
But he's in your league is he's a tight end though, right?
Tight end, yep. Yep.
And you already play your tight end already?
Yeah, so it's Kittle.
I put Hill in your flex and roll with it. So what I
Well,
would actually what I would do is just me personally, and this you can do what you want. You can mull on
but
it and
but
go with the
but
zero
the thing
depth.
is I've got Stephon Diggs there. I can't take him out
Oh,
and
Diggs
run.
is in your flex?
Yeah, I took out
What
White as the running
oh,
back and I put Diggs in.
who are your
Yeah,
running
dude, that
backs
team's
again?
loaded.
Singletary, who
Taylor,
else?
I got Taylor. Um,
Taylor and
just
Singletary, right?
no. Different league, different league. Right here,
Okay.
my team.
So I would say
Way too
put
much shit
Stephon
going
Diggs
on in
in a
this one.
wide receiver and put Taysom Hill in as
McCaffrey.
as
I
a
got
flex.
McCaffrey, Taylor as the running backs.
Okay.
I've got George Kittle as a tight end who already played, so he can't be moved and
Yeah,
didn't do. I
he's
mean,
screwed
did a
up.
hell of a job blocking, but they didn't
Yeah, he's
one or two
screwed up.
targets.
He's screwed up.
Um, and I've got Joe Mixon on the bench and Rashid White on the bench, Taysom Hill on the bench, David Montgomery I benched, and Debo Samuels I had on the bench, and he had a hell of a game.
Yeah, he did. Ran in the first touchdown. It's
That's
crazy.
that's the problem I'm in because it's only a 8-team league, and everybody's team is just somewhat
Fully
stacked. I mean,
ridiculous.
there's a couple that
Yeah.
are just terrible, but
Jeez.
I have decent teams.
That's
Back to
tough,
this,
man.
we got the Steelers going to Cincinnati.
I got Steelers.
I'm taking the Bengals in that.
Okay.
Joe Burrow's out, but let's go Bengals.
I thought about taking the Bengals at first, but not switch it. I think I remember that where it was out. But Bengals got a
Yeah,
decent
he's
backup
out.
quarterback, so we'll see what
I got
happens.
to get back in the lead somehow, and it's by having opposite games than you.
There
And
it
not even
is.
back in the lead. I got to
Very
take the
true.
lead at some point here.
Okay.
All right, Bucks are going to Indianapolis. Indianapolis
Indianapolis.
Colts. I also have
Indianapolis.
the Colts as well.
I'm going with no, I'm sorry. No, I was making a joke of the
Oh,
name because I'm
you're going with
taking
the Bucks?
yes. I was
He's
making a
taking the
joke
Bucks.
because
I
because
gotcha.
I live near the city of Annapolis, which is like where the crow flies, 2 miles from me. I don't know if you
Yeah,
remember, like a couple years ago, they were making fun of Charles Barkley saying like in Indianapolis, and they were
yeah,
saying in the Annapolis, and they actually came to Annapolis and like filmed the sign, which is like right by the city courthouse, which is like no bull BS. It's like a
yeah. I
eight
hear you,
minute drive
Tiger.
from my house. So it was kind of like that was making a joke about that. No, but I'm taking Tampa Bay. Sorry. So
All right.
another one
Well,
for you to
I got it.
another
I got
square
a
for you.
square. I got another square there.
Los Aquarius. Who?
Cleveland going to Denver.
Oh yeah, Cleveland on that one.
I got Cleveland on that one as well. Um, the Rams are taking on the Cardinals at home. Cardinals are at home. I've got the Rams.
Who did I pick on that? I think I picked the Rams too on that one. Yeah, I think I did. Yeah, Rams on that one.
You got the Rams? All
Mhm.
right. Big X there. I'm going to say we both got the Eagles.
Oh yeah, Dilly Philly all the way, son.
All right. And you took Vegas, blowing out the Chiefs, or at least beating up the Chiefs.
Yeah,
All right. Circle
I
gets a
think that I think
square.
that I think because Taylor's so busy over there in Germany singing songs to
Uh,
European people,
yeah.
Mr. Fizer's gonna get snake eyes in Vegas, son. I can't wait for it to happen. Tell Mr. Pfizer, sorry, sir, you chose poorly.
Sunday night game. Baltimore going to the Chargers.
That's gonna be a good game, hopefully. I got the Baltimore win that one.
And I've got the Chargers winning that one.
another square you're gonna love this week, sir. It's a
All
big
right.
week.
Monday night game, Bears versus the Vikings.
The Vikings,
Sephiel, didn't the Lions recently get a beat down? Yes, they
a couple
did.
times. Yeah, I
They tried
remember.
to come they tried to come back again, but it's what do you do? Tough loss to Green Bay
Any
in the
given Sunday,
division.
it can happen.
Not playing that great.
Nah,
Whatever. Bears going to Minnesota.
I got the Vikings on that one.
I do as well. All right, so we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matchups this week. It's
Oh wow.
16-19. Zephiel, yes, the Lions did get beat up pretty bad. It wasn't even that bad. What was it? It was 29-22. Lions needed to score and it didn't happen.
Yeah, it was a score off, and Green Bay got some BS and whatnot. What happened? What do you expect? Didn't they get some
Let's see
pick six
what
also
else
too?
happened. Oh, Cowboys won. I didn't watch much. I watched the Lions game, and then we had some
Yeah,
Michigan State fans over.
Cowboys and
And right after that game, Michigan
Bears,
State
Commanders.
college basketball was on TV, so we watched that game. And then did I watch? Yeah, I watched a little bit of the 49ers game. I
That was
watched
a
a
good
little
game.
bit. And the Dolphins. The Dolphins played. They beat up on the Jets.
I missed that game, unfortunately. I was out
That
doing
was that
stuff.
was I didn't watch it either. That was last night on Amazon Prime. It wasn't even last night. I think it was yesterday afternoon. I
It
got
was
all
yesterday
confused.
afternoon. Yeah, like around 4 o'clock. They got
We
the
were
little
doing stuff around the house,
exclusive
and we ended
Prime
up watching
Black
a movie,
Friday.
renting a movie,
Yeah,
watching a movie.
I was out shopping for stuff. I needed some resources, trying to buy some silver and some other stuff, and you dig.
You were out buying pots and pans. Hey, speaking of
Mm.
pots, speaking of planted pots, my buddy
Yes,
Shawn
sir.
over there, congratulations to him, broke 100 subscribers on YouTube. Good job, buddy.
Thanks, man.
I'm not a
Truly
football
appreciate
fan, but
that.
I do like Green Bay because they're the only privately owned team in the NFL. Well, that's good. Publicly owned,
Yeah,
not privately. Publicly.
one of the oldest teams too in the NFL as well. One of the
Yeah,
original,
they are.
one of the
Um,
original.
I've got a couple feelers out there. I know there's only a couple people here, so it's not that big of a deal. I've been announcing it in a couple different places. I'll probably make a post on Instagram as well. I have a family member who is looking for a couple American Silver Eagles BU condition. They don't have to be graded, but they can't be your walk around coin 2011, 2016. If that's something you have or you can come off of or know somebody, I'd like to buy them both from the same person. I'd like to buy them both from somebody in the community rather than go to a bullion dealer and try and pick them up. Shoot me an email, shoot me a DM on Instagram. Let me know if you got something, if you could help me out. If not, no big deal whatsoever. I got
I
a
might
bunch
be
of
able to help
feelers
you
out
out with
there.
that.
It just seems that somebody will have a 16 and then somebody else will have an 11. I just don't want to go through the headache trying to buy it from two different people. But if I have to, I have time because they're for Christmas gifts. So I've got time to look around. But hopefully sooner than later is all.
Where
I just, random years too, 11 and 16.
set someone's birthdays or something.
Yeah, well, yeah. So, and I've got a pile of 15s, but that don't do any good.
I might be able to help you out. I came to the LCS. I can always go back, and I don't mind going there.
I even put a call into Etsy Stacker, who now runs a coin shop in Greensboro, Green something or another, South Carolina, and he's got a pile of 16s but no 11s. He says I'll buy one if they come through the door, but he goes I don't have any on hand.
Gotcha.
And then somebody else said they had a 16 graded, and it's not just one of each. Not painted. Just one
Yeah,
of each
definitely not painted.
is all he's looking for. I would do the purchasing myself and then take care of him later on. So
Yeah.
it is what it is. So there we have it. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Sunday. What do you got planned?
Sunday.
Anything?
Let's see here. Might go to my buddy's house and watch the Eagles game, and other than that, kind of just chill. Now that like I said, now that the springtime bulbs are all basically done, basically,
Yeah.
I just gotta keep my amaryllis watered, and we just got actually two more for the house. Actually, they came a little kit for like $8. We got two more. We're gonna
Right.
get going, and the third one, the one I had in the original, is finally starting to bloom. So it was taking its freaking time, even like start growing like little shoots out of the bulb. But So they're in
Gotcha.
stages. One's about to go full bloom. One's like going to open up probably in a week or two, and then hopefully like by Christmas time, the other one will be blooming. So
Nice,
other
man.
than that, they'll probably be chilling Sunday, and um, I might open up some of these cards over here behind me actually that I picked up and stuff, and maybe do some little
That's right. I
pack
completely
opening and
forgot about
stuff.
that. That is
Yeah.
something that we got to do too. I completely forgot about that.
It's
You
all
went
good.
ham on them, didn't you?
I did. They
I
uh they
know.
they had like 16 of them left, or what is it, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12? Yeah, 16 of them left basically, and they were like at a certain price. And I had my little like smart device and pulled it up and saw on eBay what they were going for. I'm like, oh, okay, they're going for about $40 right now in sold price, and they had them on sale for like 35. And of
Yeah.
course with my
Yeah.
I got them at a local store that had like reward points, and here's a little $10 off for your purchase, and and any purchase over this. So I was able to like use this coupon and then also use this coupon for my
Oh
purchase to go
yeah.
buy these
Bundle
for like
it. Bundle it.
yeah, just to the little nuggies, and got all the little nuggies and the fries, and just bundle the whole deal together, and end up basically being like something like 33 or whatever is for 35 a piece minus the tax. So, and
Show a
right now
box
I'm
of them. You
working
got
on
a box of them close by?
yeah, absolutely. Hold on one second.
Yeah. Grab a box of them. Show them off. Oh shoot! What I
Little
do here? I gotta go
little
here.
blaster box. Like my guy there.
Hold on. I gotta bring myself down. I
You're
gotta
good.
bring you up.
You're good. Looking
No,
decent.
it's supposed to be showing you. There.
Bang.
Let's go that way.
So I don't know if you know what these are. I usually don't collect cards, and I haven't done it in years, and I really don't really plan to. These are pretty much I've heard of these cards, and what these are pretty much are I don't know. I'm gonna date myself here, and I don't know how many people are in the chat right now.
Shows 5.
All right, out of the
Zephiel
five
was
people,
wondering what cards they were.
yeah, I'm about to tell everybody just making it fun for everybody, for the 5 people that are here for the enjoyment pleasure. Put a
6
one
now.
in the 6 now. Okay, nice. We just gained 20%. Sweet, love the numbers. Uh, for all the 6 people that are here in the chat, just to see how the age range or who we are. Put a 1 in the chat if you remember the Panini sticker albums that you would buy in the grocery stores in like the late 80s or so when you were a child. They had the little sticker packs, and they had you open the packs to be a sticker, and there'd be a book you would buy on the shelf, and they have like different blank where you'd put the stickers, and the stickers would tell a story, if you will. You remember the Panini stickers at all?
I don't know.
Okay, I'm 45 years old, so I'm dating
Check the
myself.
chat.
Okay, so anyway, these are Panini sports cards. So the company that went from making stickers and sticker books for kids in the 80s and the 90s and stuff decided to get into sports card games. And Panini right now is basically become like the pinnacle, if you will, of like
Right,
sports
Randy?
cards, and they make like all kinds of crazy like holographic cards, and they'll do things where they'll have like signatures on them from the people, actual signatures, and they'll do things where they got parts of the jerseys on some maybe, or autographed rookies. They'll do like how they're doing with the Marvel cards, and I think it's kind of been the Marvel cards is, in my opinion, a symptom of the collective world, where it's like they're using color coded scale for the card to basically dictate the rarity of how many they put out, if you will, right? So it's like
Sure.
green is they made 2,500, and blue they made 500, and purple they made 25, and red there's 5, and for gold there's 1, or silver there's 3, and they do kind of the similar with these cards as well too. Um,
Sure.
so I picked up 16 of these for a good deal. They basically
How many
have
packs are in them and how many cards per pack?
you read my mind. That's where I was going to.
I see
So
36
unfortunately,
and 6.
yeah. So fortunately, the sports car packs and boxes were not like what we're used to back in the 80s or 90s, where you would get like 24 to 36 packs per box, and like 8 to 10 cards per pack. They're
Yeah.
getting kind of
Yeah.
cheap on us, where they're basically making the cards more of a quality, and the quantity is basically less. So, like you said, this
Lower.
one you're getting 6 packs for 6 cards. So simple math is 36 cards. So
36 cards in that. There's
if they're
36
charging
cards in that box.
$35 a box, it's almost like $1 per card, if you will. Yeah, that's basically what you're paying. So it's not like where you're back in the day, you're paying like, 5-10 cents a card basically, and hope to get that like $20 rookie card, $200 rookie card
Yeah.
that where these are kind of more of like they're maybe worth a couple bucks, but there's some cards in here, like for instance, in this particular year, because this year with all the rookies that have blown up and CJ
That are
Stroud
playing
being who
well.
he is going to be in. See, right now there's cards that might be in one of these boxes here that if you get it even in a PSA 9, it's going for like $700 to $800. And if you get it even a 10, you get lucky. It's something like 1,500 to $2,000.
There you go.
Silliness.
Yeah.
So I got them more. I might sell some during Christmas time. I'm watching the price now on eBay go up, and now they're going for like they're offering from anywhere between $40 to $55, and they're selling right now from anywhere between like 40 to 55, depending on where you buy them from. So I'm watching the price tick up a little bit, but my idea was is like they're kind of perfect for like stocking stuffer gifts, like for the card collectible fans and stuff like
Yep.
that.
Yep.
So
Yep. Yep.
I was like, let me buy all these now in the end of October, beginning of November, before it's Christmas time, and then would come like last week before Christmas or so, or the 12 days before Christmas, start be like advertising on the eBay, hey. Hopefully by then they're $60,
Right.
and I'll almost like basically double my money pretty much. So I might open one or two to see what happens, just to kind of like just to you know see if I get that rare pull. And oh my god, I just pulled the CJ Stroud rookie, one of 15. It's worth like $700 in a raw condition. And just
Yeah.
but
All right, dude. We got a couple here. Dylan
go ahead.
Fink. I'm just guessing. He says this is what he's got to work with, and you see it up there. So he's asking pick one flex out of those 3 or 4. Number 2, pick one wide receiver, and number 3, pick one running RB1. So just by looking at it, this is what I'm saying: Hunt, Ridley, Singletary. That's just by looking at it is for starts, not sits. Man, he was like 5. Panini
Yeah,
soccer
Hunt.
albums are still a thing in
Hunt's
Mexico's.
gonna get the touchdowns on
I
that
think
game
so.
there,
Yeah,
probably.
I think
Yeah.
so. All right, I see
They're gonna force to throw to
Nino
Calvin Ridley
Pena.
because of the game. I kind of I kind of like that setup. I do. And then as far as Ford or Singletary, I'd probably have to go with Singletary because the way he's going, even with
Just the
Pierce
past
back.
2 weeks.
Yeah, I mean they're
He's
gonna, like I
getting a
said, if it
workload.
ain't broke, don't fix it. And I don't know. I mean, like if for instance, like look what happened with your boy
Lions
Jamar
versus the
Gibbs.
world.
I mean, when Jamar Gibbs came on the scene when David Montgomery was hurt, they were like, we need you.
Yeah.
And you weren't doing anything in the weeks past. Let's be real honest, everybody. Let's turn the sands of time over and the Prince of Persia. Hit the sword, and let's go back
Yeah,
like
right.
7-8 weeks from now. Let's be real. Because you know me, I'm the man who tell you the truth and without emotional feelings attached to it. I'm just that's who I am. I walk my truth. Anyway,
Well, Dylan, I hope you were here, and I hope that helps a little bit.
Yeah, Jamar Gibbs wasn't doing nothing, but when he needed to go, he went there,
He
and
went.
the Lions leaned on him. They're like, okay, you're going to be this guy. Here you go. Here's another opportunity, another one, and he did it. And Singletary did the same thing. So and then Montgomery came back, but Montgomery's a special dude. Montgomery's not no Pierce. Montgomery's not getting 3 yards per carry. He's
No.
averaging like 6 or 5 or whatever it is. So like, yeah, they're gonna be like, you get 3 yards per carry. Yeah, we'll maybe use you for like 8 downs just to give Singletary a break in between the runs. Basically, I think it's what's gonna happen. That those roles completely just went reverse completely.
Here's another one, dude. What's up, guys?
Hit me.
It's worded kind of goofy, and he says that,
It's all good.
and
We'll
it
figure it out.
goes basically picking a
word
flex:
too.
Bajan or Warren. at flex.
All right, Bijan Robinson or Warren.
I'm going Warren.
I'm probably gonna have to go with the Warren guy.
That's what I'm going with.
Yeah, I'm going with Warren.
I hope that helps. I hope that helps. Thanks for stopping by. Hit that like button if you're going to stick around. If you don't,
Thanks,
make
guys.
sure you hit it.
Hit
Got another
like.
one. Kyle Singer, new as well. Bunch
Kyle?
of names here.
Love
here. I'm going to pop them up in front of you. K. Mitchell, R. Freeman,
Kate
Gainwell,
Mitchell.
Chandler, Boyd, G. Davis, pick one flex, full PPR.
Wow, he's got a lot of options.
I know. Hey,
you have
thanks.
Pete
Thank you.
Mitchell, RB2, and Ravens playing the Chargers. You have Freeman, the Rams going up against, I believe they're going up against the Gainwell. Against the Gainwell, even though he's my guy, the Bills.
I like
they're
him.
Gonna lean him. They're gonna lean on Swift mostly. They're gonna
sure.
throw more Boyd. Gabriel Davis, no, he hasn't been really doing much recently.
No.
Oh man.
I'm trying to look up who's.
And Kyrie Williams is coming back too from the Rams too, so that takes a little bit of Royce Freeman, and they sent Darrell Henderson to the practice squad again.
Yeah. That's a tough one.
Yeesh. Keith Mitchell really hasn't done much really the last game or two, but they did lose Mark Andrews. So that means they're probably have to come back and be like, we need to rescript and figure out what's going on. We lost a major player. Hey man, can we lean on you for the run and make this more of a running game instead of a throwing game, which is what the Chargers are used to. But the Chargers really don't really give up much of the run. It's a tough to me personally. That's tough, man, because they may give Royce Freeman goal line carries too, and not let Kyrie Williams get his ankles smashed at the goal line when he's running the ball with like 2,000 pounds of flesh meat in front of him and have to like push against his ankles to do that. I don't know.
So he's leaning on Chandler or Davis. I was kind of leaning on Davis the whole time.
Gabriel Davis, we get thrown on. I mean, we do get thrown on. And this might be the game where,
and that's why I put Diggs where I put him.
He might come back because we get thrown on.
And Diggs was on the bench.
That's tough, man. Tough game. I don't want to bet the persuade either way. I would say you always have to kind of go with your gut and fantasy, and even though it's wrong, it's like you got to remember like we're not the players we picked, and we can't make them do certain things we want them to do, and they're at the mercy of, how should I say, the greatest parody sport of all time, which is football. It'll always be the greatest parody sport, which is what my friend says, because anything can happen at a given time to switch the game just like that. Anything can happen. You think something's going to happen, it doesn't happen. You things that you don't think is going to happen does happen. It's
no doubt.
It's a sport that
they just had a Michigan game. One of their linemen. They didn't even show the replay today. Legs all busted to hell.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
It's a brutal sport, man.
Well, hell yes. So the matchup against the Lions and the Saints next week. I'm loving the Lions this season. Well, I'm a diehard Lions fan.
That's gonna be a great game.
It's tough. It's tough because it's gonna be a good game, I feel, but I'd feel so much better if we would have beat Green Bay. We come back, beat Chicago. We shouldn't even have been in that situation with Chicago, but we were.
That Jalen Reed kid, man.
Put ourselves in that situation.
Guy is all of a sudden like the guy that he needed, Jordan Love needed.
Yeah.
And that's what did it to you guys, that guy right there.
So there you go. I'd feel better with a win against Green Bay. I'm always rooting for the Lions. New Orleans is going to be a tough game. I mean, that's where it's at now. They're not going to be a cakewalk.
You got Taysom Hill to go up against, bro.
You got Sean's boy Taysom Hill Gonna run the ball, gonna pass the ball, gonna catch the ball, gonna throw the ball
Do
to
it all.
himself and catch the
He's gonna
ball. He's gonna do it all.
cheer the ball. He's gonna be in the fans. He'll cheer. He'll do it. He'll do everything, man. He'll move the goalposts.
It's in New Orleans. Well, there you go.
Yeah. That's
We're coming off a loss at home. The Lions are going to be hungry. Look for their defense. I'll be playing their defense again. Look for their defense to be solid.
Here's
no mistakes.
I'll say one.
If there's mistakes in their defense, if there's mistakes in their defense, it's not going to be pretty. It's not going to be pretty.
The one good thing you guys have going for you though is the fact that you've been used to like cold weather the last couple weeks and stuff. That when you guys go down to New Orleans and it's like nice and like it'll still be like a little crispy and cool because of the time of the year, but it'll feel like a springtime day to them where the weather will be like 30 to 40 to maybe even 50 degrees warmer than what they're used to, where their bodies to be like, this is great. We can now play on a more hybrid level to where, you guys will now be able to like won't have any one of these floppy games where it'll be
right.
Taysom Hill out there doing stuff like David Montgomery. It's going to be like the David Montgomery and Taysom Hill show, basically. Like, let's go.
Well, we'll see. We'll definitely see.
Devontae Brown. That's going to be just silliness. Yeah,
I think I'll probably end up putting Montgomery back in the lineup for that. I'll see who I'm playing. I think next week's a pretty easy week for me.
Just from here on out, he's basically a drop and play. I don't take him out of it at all.
It's just so tough. I have so many options, and it's one of those things.
It's your guy. He's the line player.
I get that. I get that, but it's also, you get into fantasy. Yeah, it's my guy, but is my guy going to do what Jonathan Taylor is going to do this week? Is he going to do what he's not going to do what Christian McCaffrey's going to do? So that means that's
McCaffrey. Set it and forget it. That's your set it and forget it.
That's
guy.
He's my only problem with having Christian McCaffrey is I also got George Kittle and Deebo Samuel. I don't have a backup tight end. I do Taysom Hill, right?
That's
but didn't play him. Start him
every week.
And sat Deebo Samuels, and he has damn near a 30-point game.
Yeah.
So there you go. Because then you're sitting on wide receivers, Keenan Allen, Stephon Diggs.
All the top names.
Pittman Jr.
All the top guys.
It's tough. Well, dude, listen. Let's see. Yeah, it's hard starting between guys, Bajan Gibbs, Bryce. Yeah, no, it is. It is having. It's just you got so many options, and then you feel like such a jackass for making a change when it's all like Shawn said. It's all gut. It's all gut, but then you got to watch statistics. You got to watch defense. Is this defense tough on run games? And even that, even if they are, it doesn't mean that running back isn't going to have a good game.
Here's what I'll say going for all your running backs here. There are 4 teams right now where if you're running back, if you're trying to figure out who to start, there are 4 teams that if your guys are going against, you put this. I don't give a shit who it is. You put them in there. It's good to go. Number 1, anybody's going against the Carolina Panthers.
Yep.
Yeah, they're going to get run the smell on. Number 1. Number 2, Arizona Cardinals. Yeah, they're going to get run the hell on. Number 3, Seattle Seahawks.
You seen that last week?
Yeah.
Or this week?
They just trust me. They're going to run the hell on. Run the hell on. And then number 4 for a while it was Green Bay Packers too, but now it's the Denver, Colorado, Denver Broncos.
Colorado.
Or even
it's
even
in Denver,
Bears,
Colorado.
Too. Yeah, and then probably 5th place right there with the Bears.
Right.
So any of those teams, especially
up.
Those top 3 teams like Arizona, Seattle, and who else did I mention? Crap. Brain's having a
Arizona, Seattle, the Panthers, and Green Bay.
Sorry, Panthers. There's too much information. Brain loaded.
Yeah.
The Panthers, the Cardinals,
thinking about poker as well.
Just start them all. They're gonna just get you easily. If you get fantasy bets, the 25-yard alt bet is guaranteed
smokes.
almost. It's a guarantee.
In my position, Austin Armolt. Who should I drop for Kieran Williams? I got Downs, Walker, Smith, Kirk, Barkley, White, Diggs. You sound like my team.
What the hell? What do you just drafting a bunch of guys that are just dead and registered on the consensus still. Like, how
Right?
the hell did you get
Don't
all those
drop
guys?
Montgomery. I wouldn't drop Montgomery, not
What
Barkley,
the hell?
not Diggs,
We
not
in a
Pittman.
4-man league? What the hell?
I know, right?
Congratulations
Yeah,
on
what
your
is this?
freaking.
8? Is
What
this
the
8?
hell is this? I wanted in this league. Jesus.
Yeah, like who you gonna drop there?
Are you gonna call Ghostbusters at this point? What? Wow. I need a second. This is like one of those poker hands.
This
You're like
is my team. I
flop
mean, I've
second
got
set, and
I've
you're
got
facing them all in against the
White,
plus
Diggs,
draw.
Pittman, and Montgomery.
14 people league, and you still pulled that off?
Holy smokes!
Yeah, everybody else is you in your league is idiots.
You're leading,
Idiots.
right?
What they all drafted kickers first rounds and cheerleaders and quarterbacks?
That's see, this guy's in the same situation I'm in.
Unbelievable.
That's
Wow.
just it. Do you drop anybody?
At this point, I don't know if we would even like drop anybody, whatever. Even I mean, you guys are stud, but like Rams have fallen off without him. Like I think it's too late for him at this point. But
Yeah, right.
shit.
What are the Rams gonna do?
You're definitely not dropping Rashid White. You're definitely not. Oh man,
you're not dropping Rashid White. You're not dropping Diggs.
If anybody,
you're not dropping Montgomery. You're not dropping Pittman. More,
man. I'm assuming it's Devontae Smith. I'm assuming, right?
Is that Devontae Smith?
And what's Kirk? Smith Kirk. Christian Kirk. I'm assuming he's talking about Devontae Smith and Christian
waiting
Kirk.
for him to catch up. We are on just a tad of a delay.
Oh man, if I had to drop anybody on that list, I'm dropping DJ Moore. That's it.
Yeah, that's where that's the first name I saw.
That's the only.
If anybody, I mean, if you absolutely had to, right?
If you had to, but even that had to be like you're on running back, like survival game, and you're down to your like one guy. But again, I hate guys coming back from injury, especially in this time of the season, because like I said, they don't give a F.
Dude, that's a solid for 14 people league.
I mean, even that's one of the best lineups
that's
I've
crazy.
seen. That's
crazy.
So everyone, your guys drafting kickers and running backs,
defense
round. So congratulations to you, buddy. Yeah, I'll take Jackson.
Yeah, dude, Jaguars, smash the like on that.
Pick. Oh, really? I'll take I'll take Go ahead and take Trevor Lawrence second round and stuff. Yeah, you dummies. Anyway,
8-man standard league. Casey, how you doing? 8-man standard league. Do I start DJ Moore, Puka, or Devontae Adams?
Puka.
Which is kind of falling off.
Where's that? Okay, so there's a 8-man standard.
Devontae Adams, Las Vegas, going against the Chiefs.
Kansas City.
Yeah, I think that's a good play.
Puka against. They're gonna run that ball probably. Yeah, I'd probably do Devontae.
That's what I got player wise. I thought about Walker due to the injury, but maybe more.
I mean, that might be a low scoring game, honestly. I think you're going to see
it was Devontae
I think
Smith
you're going to see another replay of the Jets versus Kansas City type of feel here. I wouldn't be surprised if the Kansas City Chiefs don't even go over 24 points that game, honestly.
Right.
That's just me. I could be wrong. Who knows? I'm not. I call myself Nostradamus, but I don't have all the crystal ball and stuff. But that one I'd start
even like
the target one.
So I say Devontae Adams just for the fact that it's probably going to be a shootout, and he's Las Vegas's guy, right? DJ Moore. I mean, you could, and Puka. I don't. The Rams aren't playing for very well. I mean, good football at all, really. Not since they won the Super Bowl.
Not since they lost. Yeah, it's the case of the best go to the last, and the last go to the best. I mean, look at I keep bringing your team. Look what happened to your team. And your team's like I said. I told everybody at the beginning of the season, like when you all won that first game, I'm like, this smells like the Rams Super Bowl winning season for the Lions. Just the way like everything's like shaping up.
Lions trouble if they can get through their schedule. Lions trouble is going to be Philadelphia Eagles in the playoffs. That's where Lions are going to have trouble if they can get through their schedule, and that's going to start with New Orleans next week.
That'll be the game. That's going to be the game of all games, probably. That's going to be. It's sad to say that I feel that like some of like the playoff games, in my opinion, are probably going to be better than the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
because of the caliber of teams are going to have to fight out to get there that really haven't had a chance to like go mode. right? Like they're not trying to blow each other out in week 3 and like hurt each other. Like, but now that we're
If
at
the
the finish
Lions end up
line,
playing
yeah,
Philadelphia, we will be live for that whole game and
we'll
hooting and
definitely have to go
hollering,
live. We'll
smoking
be going
cigars.
nuts. Oh yeah, we'd be absolute just pandemonium. So make sure you all here for that game because we'll
Yeah,
definitely
make sure
go
you
live.
stay subscribed for
Yeah, might even
that.
we'll definitely have giveaways and stuff for that one. Maybe we'll do a giveaway every quarter or oh here's an idea I have. We can even do something where like
So pray for
we
that because we're
we
making
we
plans.
we could do something where like whoever gets involved or they could do something where they message you or whatever message me or we'll figure something out where they can do like some kind of square things where like people can just free squares like you don't have to
Yeah,
buy
yeah, yeah,
anything
yeah.
on we don't have to go adhere to any kind of like gaming commission laws so any of the gaming
Yep.
commission people that might be listening don't worry we're not going to break any
It's
of your
okay.
rules we're not going to
It's
go away and
okay.
have to go sign any contracts we're just going to be doing a structured giveaway which is all part of the legal procedures that you all are okay with and stuff so maybe we'll
Let me
do something
take
like
this
that
down.
a squares thing and then every quarter we'll give away like I don't know, half ounce of silver or something like that to
We'll
everybody
figure
or
it out.
whatever.
Well,
Yeah,
let's
we'll
hope the
figure something
Lions
out.
let's hope Lions and the Philly play.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool. So if the Lions and Philly play, we'll go live, and then we'll on that day and at that time, and then we'll have giveaways for those who are here. So tell your friends who are here,
Yeah.
yo,
Hey,
Paulybuck,
and there are
Shawnee
new names
B.
in this chat. We love it. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming back. Make sure you come back. We were off for what, 2 weeks? I got sick and
Couple
then
weeks.
hunting season here in
Yeah,
Michigan. And we're just trying to stick to the same schedule. We know fantasy is coming to an end soon, but
that's sad. Very sad. Goes
we're gonna
by
stick
so
around for
quick.
that and definitely do something for the playoffs here. So yeah, definitely tell your friends, stay subscribed, ring the bell, watch
Ring, ring,
for.
ring.
Definitely keep an eye out for this. Where to go? Keep an eye out for that
Yeah.
in your YouTube feed because this is the thumbnail that we're going to use. These we talk about silver and gold, precious metals, football, and until next week, Shawn. Thanks, buddy.
Yeah.
Check you all next week. Thanks everybody for stopping by. Smash that like on your way out if you have not done so yet. See
See
you
everybody.
next week.
Yeah.